Tolopilo. Here we go from Vancouver.
Just the 13th career NHL appearance for Tolopilo. In comes Vancouver. Pass gets through everybody. Jamie Benn springs it the other way off a stick for Steele. Duchene cutting in. Steele with a shot and the save made by Tolopilo. It is going to be a busy one. 16 games in a 30-day span. They'll split it evenly home and road. Here's DeBrusk in, and the shot save, and off of Kane and into the net. He crashed the net. The rebound went right off of him, and it's the Canucks.
Yeah, just drive the net from their own zone. They're able to work through the middle of the ice. The Stars got chasing on the outside. They gave up what they call middle ice, and from that sprung the attack. You know, it's a sharp angle shot. Obviously, Jake Ottinger has to deal with the shot first in DeBrusk right from the dot. Rebounds a perfect one for Kane, who got interior on all the Stars. Turns both skates.
Kicked along, Johnston. Johnston in front. Loose puck, Bork twisted one on net, and it's covered underneath.
Sort of desperation shots toward the net with the goaltender down. Find some air underneath. Maverick Bork just swings it back to the net front.
Dislodged. Ernie pokes, held in by a racing Joseph. Ottinger activates. Gets to the puck first. Hopped on Joseph. And forced out, and the Stars will cross in. Here's Adam Ernie. The shot was blocked. Bounced in! Oh, blocked by Bouillon, then off the backboards, off the skates of the netminder Tolopilo. And a circus-style equalizer for Adam Ernie.
To it, from a Canucks perspective, they're trying to hold up in the neutral zone. There was good coverage back. I mean, it's from their side, it's grotesque. Ernie tries to shoot it on net, goes off Bouillon, the defenseman, way wide of the net, and the carom off the end boards. A bouncing perfect one. The goaltender didn't track it off there, and he stumbled.
Robertson spun his way off Pettersson, got the drop, and the shot. Save made by Tolopilo. Boy, did that develop quickly.
You know, 29-5. Watch this after this. Somebody's got to go. They're both sort of lurking in there. And after that dangle by Robertson, give and go, quick shot, nice stop, and then the immediate conversation. Thinking defense is usually culpable defense, and they look very culpable on that one.
3 straight 30-goal campaigns. He's on the doorstep of 200 in his career. Here's Niels Lundqvist for Johnston with a shot, and leaked through and stayed wide.
And Niels Lundqvist, the defenseman, jumped up in the middle. That's him that feeds it off on the wing. And
Stars continue to get some looks in search of their first lead of the game. A 1-1 hockey game almost midway through from Rogers Arena in Vancouver. Steele, Labushkin, nice shot, Bichsel, he scores! Beautiful movement and a picture-perfect finish from the big man. The Stars take the lead.
Second period where they hang on to the puck and cycle it. You know, draw players, defenders out of their interior position. And there's the 3 high up there. Good movement. You know, D-man off the blue line. Just beat them with that. Puck movement, execution, puck handling, find some open space, and a zinger of a wrister past the glove hand of Tolopilo.
The Canuck penalty kill is dead last in the league. Lower than 71%, but they're on a nice little run lately. 9 of 11 over the last half dozen. Duchene, shot, score, Robertson! No stopping that one. From the Stars' leading goalman, Robertson, the OT hero 2 nights ago, doubles the Dallas lead on the power play.
From Robertson in the high slot, the Stars, again, the impetus of this one is really brisk puck movement. Look at Robertson just waiting in that high slot. And the defenseman Elias Pettersson just makes a door, not a window, in front of his netminder, who's lost, did not track it.
That's a spin free from Heiskanen. Stays there to pester with the reach. Carlson off of Heiskanen, now over Höglander, off of the bar and out of play.
Lead in his own zone earlier, and they get one of those centering feeds that goes off a stick or a leg and works perfectly over to the right wing side. You know, just a happy accident for them, and
really feels like it's so pivotal right now with the bodies that the Stars are missing. They cough it up here. Höglander! And the save made by Ottinger. They haven't met since early on in the season. Given away and a chance in front. Boy, it looked like Tolopilo was going to have an opportunity to move that well. Step of 9 consecutive wins. They have won 8 straight entering play. They've got the most recent 3 goals. As to Lindell, bank pass, finds Steele. Drop back for Lindell. Around and off the stick, Marcus Pettersson bounces right back to the defenseman. He did not get much on the clearance here. Steele, pass, score! Matt Duchene! Steele dragged half of Vancouver's population with him to the left, and it was a wide open net for Duchene.
As it's full possession and a gift. I mean, it's an easy keep-in by the skates of Miro Heiskanen on the muffin heading toward the blue line. Sam Steele with wonderful presence, understands he's going to get chased down, spins it behind him. Look at that. What a beautiful setup. Duchene doesn't miss.
Out for Elias Pettersson. His shot blocked. Follow-up. Ottinger got the glove out on Kane. Ilya Labushkin of Dallas up ahead and deflected this time, so no icing. Ritzkovian bumps with Wielander. Then given away down low. Blackwell, he scores! He gets another one here in Vancouver. The Stars pedal down and pouring it on against the Canucks.
Defense with puck pursuit. You know, their forecheck, which I don't think was great in the opening period, has been excellent since. They've scrambled around. The Canucks have made their own messes in behind their own blue line. And Blackwell, I mentioned earlier, you have these big gangly netminders like that, and sometimes they can open up holes. Little puck patience and pampering for Blackwell.
And instead, they're just experiencing more at the hands of these Stars as they turn it over again. And Bork to Johnston. Back for Bork. Save! Tolopilo!
Maverick Bork had that wonderful wide open. They're getting some 2-on-1 set up. That is a spectacular.
Holds on and finds Heiskanen. One-touch passing picked off. Elias Pettersson to Garland. Stutter step in Ottinger with the blocker save. 4-on-4 continues. Garland's pass and taken away. A breakaway for Niels Lundqvist. Saved by Tolopilo.
Sometimes guys have too long to think. I don't know whether it was the case on this or not, but he had a breakaway from inside his own zone. Tried to pull to the backhand and I think elevate. Never got any of the elevation part. And like an octopus in there. This is truly a tentacular stop. That we've interviewed after games have talked about the fact that whether it's a really good first period, bad first period, level first period, whatever it is, they just keep playing. They understand their game plan and they don't deviate from it. I just think they ramped up the work ethic a little bit.
Left side, Bichsel, he scores! Woo. His second of the game, both of them gorgeous shots. Yeah, all smiles for the big defenseman. The Stars faithful in attendance.
Well, this is the latest example of where the Stars went in the game to find their game and then just destroy the Canucks. And that is temporizing puck possession. And they've owned the puck. They've been patient with it. Their interplay has been excellent. This is a sick dart, short side. Cheddar from Big Bichsel.
What a performance by the Stars. as they rewrite the record books. A 9-game winning streak, and they will carry that to Calgary, looking to hit double digits.